Hi, my beautiful collective. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the family, guys. So let's clear you off and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, you know, Happy Yale, whatever you believe in. Have a beautiful day. Okay, so let's clear off the energies and let's dive in. Remember to use your discernment when watching my readings, okay? I could be saying he, it could be a she, I could be saying they, it could be you. So always use your discernment when you're watching me, okay? Put yourself where you belong. You know your story best. So, spirit guides, ancestors, oracles of the highest white light, please give me a guided, clear, precise channeled message from a beautiful collective for this beautiful day. What do you want them to know? Internally, externally, what's going on? Let's get some clarity, some understanding, some perspective, and some guidance. Anything other than the highest white light, I close that door now. Please and thank you. So, let's get going. I want to say thank you to all my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful people who've been commenting. I really appreciate you guys. It's the Ace of Cups. Okay, my deck is upside down. The Ace of Cups, okay? Now, it's talking about self-love. Today is Self-Love Sunday. So, as much as a lot of us are struggling emotionally, we're still able to do this for our children, okay? It's about the love that we give inside of ourselves. Now, if you don't have children or you're not in a situation to do this for your children, then it's time to look inwards, to do the self-love for yourself, okay? And really see where it is you need to move forward, because the download I had this morning before my children woke up was that the ancestors and the ethers are really going hard for you, like really, really going hard for you, okay? And it's because you did the work. You have the self-love, so you're putting your best foot forward and you're getting your payoff. But we have to remember bigger picture thinking, okay? Because the Knight of Swords. Somebody's coming in with a lot of information, okay? It might be a little bit rash, like fast. Could be you, could be somebody external from you. I feel like you need to armor up though, okay? Because you might not like this turbulence. It feels like there's a battle coming in. Somebody's a little bit brutal with their words with that Knight of Swords, all right? They're kind of like, you know, with that orange, it's a passion, okay? So they're like over passionate about something. A relationship, higher level commitments, public speaker, standing up for your morals. It's about really going forward with the information that you know to balance out yourself, masculine and feminine, the mind and the heart, to come to some kind of equilibrium, some kind of balance, whether it's with religion, whether it's with a relationship, whether it's internally, just to find your morals, balance out your head and your heart. Because there's a Page of Wands here. So you're getting some kind of information, some kind of news. It's good news. It's about a new beginning, a passionate new beginning. You have the Eight of Coins. It's about some kind of work. Like I said at the beginning, you've done the work. So the ancestors, spirit guides, they have your back. They know you're 10 toes down. And you've been really turning your talents into a profession, minding your business, doing your own thing, and detoxing from any negativity. Now you're getting a message in. It's a fast moving message. You might be a little bit shook by the message or how fast it's coming in. But it just shows where you are mentally, how stable you are, and that you do deserve this new beginning and this offer. But there's a Three of Cups here, and it's in reverse. So you're going to have to pay attention to the third parties around you, family, friends. It's really a time to really, you know, take back and well, not take back, sit back and really observe what's going on. So then this way you can use your own mind to alchemize the situation and bring in love. It's all about love. Remember that, okay? Because there's there's an Eight of Coins. Okay, at the bottom of the deck here, you have the Eight of Cups. Okay, and here's the Knight of Coins in reverse. So the Eight of Cups, it's telling me that you need to walk away from something, or you are walking away from something. It's causing somebody a little bit of blah, blah, blah. You know, they're you're gossiping a little bit and it's causing somebody to really armor up. They want to come forward with some kind of information that they heard, but they see that you're in your morals, your integrity, and they're offering some kind of brand new beginning. Okay, it could be small. It's a kind of like an immature offer. I'm not gonna lie with that Page of Wands, but you have a lot of willpower to go forward because of the fact that you've been working, turning your talents into profession. You know your worth, so you're paying attention to the third parties. These not seeing their full potential. Okay, kind of energies. Because you have the Knight of Coins in reverse, you know that somebody has stopped. There's no movement here. Nothing is coming in, and it's a financial issue, okay? Somebody's not standing in their morals and they're wondering why they're stuck in a situation, and it is because I'm feeling like there is no courage. Somebody isn't turning their talents. They're not working to get to what they want. So it's causing other people or themselves to get very angry. It's the King of Wands in reverse. It's somebody who is promiscuous. Doesn't have to be. It's a tyrant kind of energy, okay? A want-it-all boss, know-it-all, but doesn't really know anything. Is very childish at the end of the day. They could be very good looking, but mentality-wise, they're really messed up, okay? And this is the High Priestess in reverse. Like I said, they're very messed up. I could feel this. The reason why things have blocked for this person, take it as it resonates. It could be you. I feel it's a karmic energy, okay? It's a very masculated or over-masculated energy. And they're not using their intuition. They're choosing to follow Empress, a High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so somebody who is dark, somebody who lies, somebody who doesn't have their best interest at heart. Okay, so this is why we have to pay attention to the third parties with that Three of Cups, because somebody's trying to work you. Okay, and you're getting a brand new message about this, some kind of inspiration at a new beginning. The Chariot, because somebody is blocking you. Somebody's trying to block you. But that's why I said the ancestors and spirit guides and the ethers got your back no matter what. Like, for real, you've worked for this. So you have to pay attention to the third parties and the celebrations, especially now with holiday season. We got to go around family members and stuff like that. But remember who you are. You have nothing to explain, and you don't got to explain shit to no damn body. You walked away from the bullshit. You're there for one thing, and that's the children. Somebody is trying to block you so that you won't bring a message in. That's clarification, double clarification. They don't want you to send a message in. They don't want you to have clarity so that you will go towards somebody with information. They want you to be armored up towards this person of high legalities, higher level commitment, or anything like this, okay? They don't want you to stand in your morals and integrity if this is you standing in the King of Wands energy in reverse. There is this High Priestess in reverse that is doing dark magic to keep you blocked. I'm not gonna lie, this is what it is. It's coming out of my cards, and the Chariot in reverse is there. There's a lot of reversals, and the ones that are in reversal, it's blocks. Blocks, blocks, blocks. It's the Six of Wands in reverse, like I said, and they're not all in reverse. That's why I checked before I started talking about it, because they're not all in reverse. The ones that are supposed to be are definitely the ones that are in reverse. There's no public recognition. There's a fall from grace for this player-like energy who's in the King of Wands. It doesn't have to be. It could be a female. Always take it as it resonates. The High Priestess could be a high priest. So take it as it resonates. Put yourself where you belong. You know your story best, but you need to find your voice and find the truth and stand up for yourself, because there's a fall from grace. Somebody can't get a message through because of this toxic energy around them. Now somebody is trying to work you. Work your energy so that you're not able to see the truth. The Ace of Swords. So you're not able to see the truth, and you're not able to move forward because you stay stuck in these third parties and filling up their cups, and then you feel less than, and you don't have the courage or the perseverance because you feel you're not enough because of this lack mentality or this Jezebel energy that's around you. Holy fuck, that's where the Five of Coins comes in. The lack mentality. Somebody is stuck. And now we all have to remember, we've all been stuck. Some of us just work our fucking asses off to make sure things get done, but they're not perfect. It's never perfect, guys. It's just some of us make it look real fucking easy. Queen of Swords, like I said, it's because we stand up for ourselves. Ace of Swords, somebody is standing up for themselves. Somebody speaks their truth highly and intelligently and articulately. And they have the truth, the knowledge. The ancestors are giving you the truth. They're definitely saying yes, and they're resetting. It's time to reset your thoughts, okay, guys? Because the ancestors and the spirit realm and the ethers are going hard for you because you stand up for yourself. You know that people are falling from grace, and it's this player like mentality, this wanting to be a tyrant in people's lives instead of standing up for themselves. This is where you're walking away, and it's caused a lot of heartbreak. Somebody can't sleep. They're in the Nine of Swords, okay, because you have the rose quartz, the supporting stone, to walk away from what no longer serves you. Now this came out, this Mars energy, okay, and it says moving forward and defending self. Okay, this is what you did. You stood up for yourself. You're the Queen of Swords, so you cut it off. You're the no-nonsense queen because you know the ethers, the ancestors, they got you. They protect you. And somebody is just not moving forward because of third-party interferences. And we are not them. We work tirelessly to do what we need to do, and this is why we have the willpower to get the message through. Now, there's a lot of brand new beginnings, guys. This is why I said it's okay to start all back over again in the mud, because fuck, a lot of us have over and over and over. And this is how we got our integrity. We were able to follow source, creator, God, Sukwa Dizu, whomever you believe in, to understand that there's a bigger picture. We have to go through the mud, the grud, and the disappointments in order to really, stand truthfully and to go forth as the leader with our truth, not being scared, having no, and second guessing ourselves. We have a lot of courage, and at the same time a lot of confidence to do this. Now it makes a lot of people upset because of the fact that we are armored up and you can't even see it because we live such a happy life. But it's because the ancestors have us, because we did the work. You can't really say anything unless you pay attention, because somebody walked away, and that walking away caused somebody incompletion. They have like a fall from grace, and they're stuck in a mentality of lack. They're feeling very left out in the cold from you. Male, female, it's irrelevant. It's because you know your strength, you know your power, you have that Ace of Swords, guys. And there's a lot of passion here, but somebody is getting blocked because of the fact of your higher vibrations. Now, Sungwe Dizu, God, creator, whomever you believe in, is not going to allow these nasty ass lower vibrational energies to penetrate your aura. What they're going to do is they're going to show you who's being blocked, where they're being blocked, and they're going to, maneuver you into a different situation. This is why we have to pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, and omens, because we don't want to be like this. We don't want to be up in our head singing the shoulda, coulda, wouldas, and what if I should have said that, and no. What was said in the moment was meant to be said in the moment. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You are honest. You are truthful. It's so that you can sleep at the end of the night. You're not hurting yourself and others just to get up. You're not being a selfish ass. You're being authentic to your core values, not getting stepped on. That's it. That's all. Know your value, know your worth, because there's a lot of people in this delusion, the Two of Swords, pretending like they don't see the truth. I'm sure a lot of people have seen you go through a lot of fucking hell and just sat on the sidelines and pretended like they didn't see you. But now the tables have turned. And now there is a such thing as guilty by association. It is what it is, guys. You can pretend like you don't see it, but the sun is there, God is there, creator is there, and they know that when it's dark, it does get a little wilty. And this is why we have to be honest, that we all go through depression, we all have sicknesses, and you know what I mean? So nobody's perfect. This is the illusion. People want to pretend like everybody's perfect, and it's like the false narrative. This is why I'm going to cheers to that. Okay, nobody's fucking perfect, guys. We all have this. We all have depression. We all have moments of despair and where we cry, and but this is exactly it. We don't stay there. We pick ourselves up and we say, okay, what's next? How can we find a solution to this problem? Because I can't stay here. And if I don't get myself up, then who the fuck will? We have to be honest with ourselves. Cheers. Because somebody's walking away. And like I said, It's the clout hungry energy, or the manipulative narcissistic energies, or the player like energies that get upset when you say no because, they're benefiting from you staying broken and stuck and, not knowing your self-worth. You're the temperance angel. You deserve balance. You deserve to have a love that is untouchable. You deserve to be untouchable. And I want you to let you know right now that my download is telling me that you guys are untouchable. And it's inevitable that you really find balance, okay? Look internally. Take that self-love cup at the first beginning, okay? And see how valuable you truly are. Understand it's about patience. It's about practicality. It's about calming down through all the adversities, through all the shit that everybody else is going through. Know who you are. Know your values, so you're not going to act on impulse. You're not going to act over it. And you're not going to get stuck. You're not going to get trapped in this fucking trap that these people are stuck in, or that this person is trying to lay out for you. You have to be careful of the third parties and detox from them, because you're doing the work. And there's nothing you can do. You cannot lead a horse to the water. You can lead that horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it. So keep that in consideration, okay? Because somebody is really not moving anywhere, or they're going really fast, but nowhere, but in the ditch. So you have to be careful, and you have to defend yourself and move forward with balance, practicality, and patience, and understand that inevitably that seed that you planted will grow, but that's on their time. And we're all at a different timeline, guys. And it's like an onion, so the healing is linear. When you get when you get over one trigger, another one will pop up. And this is how we know where we need to heal, is when the triggers come up. And this is where we tend to put on the mask, or, have that defense up and pretend like, okay, well, I'd rather not see it because, and then we act on impulse. And then we regret what we do later and the people we hurt, because we didn't take the time to just look internally and see where we're fighting the battle inside. Temperance angel. Like I said, you see me. It's a delusion. It's time to get out of this mentality, this trap mindset, or this way of thinking, because somebody is not seeing the damage that somebody is doing and how blocked they are. The truth is out there. The truth is there. You just need to do the work to find the truth. Like, open your eyes, have a free mind, be a free thinker. You're going to continuously feel left out from this Nine of Coins, this independence, this self-sufficiency, this loyalty. You're going to be up in your mind about somebody who is all these things. It's about being self-sufficient, guys. You have to really, really be authentic and go with a good heart. Be self-made. Let me just shuffle the deck before I cut the deck one more time, okay? It's about learning something new with the Page of Pentacles. It's about getting out of the mud, like I said. We're allowed to go through experiences, and a lot of us have done it completely by ourselves. No help, no congratulations, no nothing, except for those 10,000 ancestors standing next to us. So remember how fucking strong you are, and remember why you're protected, and why you always end up, blessed. Because you are. You have that pentacle. You are a gift, but we have to learn internally what is our gifts. Nobody is the same as you. I had a comment a while ago, there's only one Tasha. You're fucking right, there's only one Tasha. Just like there's only one you, and you need to claim that shit. And you need to be honest and straightforward with respect. Speaking your truth, not caring what everybody else thinks, knowing that you have a purpose and you're doing that for you. You're guided and you do whatever you need to do for you. Everybody has their own opinion. Remember, there's a polarity to everything. So we need to be of light and of dark. Because somebody is feeling left out from that cup of love. And it's all internally, guys. All you got to do is turn around and take the fucking self-love, the Ace of Cups. But some people would rather, be delusional and say it's somebody else's fault. They want to play the big blame game or the pity party, and really there's no victims here. There's no victims, guys. And then they wonder why the shit backfires, and it's because they're sitting in trash, because they've been doing nothing but projecting trash. And then they hate on people and want to talk shit about people who are sitting in good shit because they've done the work and they're very much protected, like you guys. So remember who you are, okay? Because it's all about choices. We're the motherfucking star. We're the star of our own lives. But we all got the same 24 hours in a day, guys. So what you do with it is what matters. It's about choices, planning, taking the best leap forward, understanding there is no right choice. It's about learning. Whether you want to learn a hard lesson or an easy lesson, that's up to you. But I would, you know, learn off of other people's mistakes so we don't keep making those crazy mistakes. But as a person who learns for the hard way, it is what it is. There is no judgments here. This is why I said we need to go through what we need to go through. We cannot make the people drink the water, but we also don't accept the criticism or the judgment or anything because we know who we are. We all have, stages. We're all on different timelines, but we are all still here on earth, willing to express ourselves in a way that wasn't done before. With the strength and the 10 of cups. It's about emotional fulfillment, guys. Finding the strength internally and conquering your own inner demons so that you can love on self with that cup of love. And then inevitably give from a full cup. So it's like constant, and you don't feel lack. You don't feel bad for giving, See, you don't feel bad. Somebody feels bad because they want to give a love. They want to come forward, but they're trapped. They're stuck. They're binded. And they need to have some strength because this is not a good energy, guys. And it's only because, you're the one who sits with you at the end of the night. So you do contemplate the things that you go through because, we are our worst enemies. That's why we have to be our best friend as well. The light and the dark, guys. You have to understand that we do this to ourselves. We need to walk away from that lack mentality to stand up for ourselves internally and then in turn externally. So we can get out of lack mentality because there's blocked messages here. Things have stopped. No money is coming in. Fall from grace. And it's only because of these two people. Take it as it resonates. It could be one person. I see it as two. But the truth is coming out. It's in the upright and somebody isn't able to move forward. Whatever destination they're going to, it's rigid and they're not getting to it. So they're swaying into the ditch because they ain't got the protection because they're in third-party interferences. They care more about the external world and what they think than what you think about yourself per se. Okay? So you got to start caring about what you think because everybody's going to have an opinion, guys. Everybody. So it's up to you what you take with that opinion. You could say, okay, thank you for your opinion, but I'm going to continue doing what I do because I love what I do. It's all about loving what you do, guys, because then you're never going to be swayed. You're going to know where you need to work at things and where you don't, and you're not going to need the opinions of others. There is such thing as good criticism. It's always good criticism, guys. You need this criticism to grow. But you work on what you need that makes you happy to get the brand new beginnings and fortunes with you. Remember, we don't want to be in a tyrant energy. It's time to stand up for yourself with the morals and integrity and go forward with the truth and not so aggressively. Because somebody really has a lot of love, but it's about the self-love. You need to be sensitive towards yourself. Remember, you can never love another until you love yourself fully. So it's time to open up your heart and start going towards what you want. Now he's got two birds behind him. You might want to escape or break free from whatever is keeping you binded, okay? Look, the Lovers. It's time for you to go towards something light. Who knows what that is, but we need to bless people. We need to wish them well, even if they're not with us. We want good for people. We want good for children, and it is what it is, guys. It's time to find duality, the light and the dark. Understand that everybody's going through something and we don't have a right to judge because one way or another we've been through some fucked up experiences and now it's time to bring balance and love and peace. It's one heart there. Two birds, one heart. But somebody's in some kind of delusion. The Six of Cups. Could be somebody from your past. Could be a childhood. Could be... But it's a nostalgic energy. There's some kind of reconciliation. Past life, irrelevant. Relationship, platonic. You tell me. But there's some kind of equilibrium here. that's coming in. Or it could talk about feeding your inner child, guys. Remember, we have to do the work first before we get the work externally. This is where people are blinded and they're going forward with some fast ass information and not really balancing themselves out with the Six of Cups. It's the childhood issues. Got a lot of inner childhood healing to do. And we all do. This is what I mean by healing is linear, okay? So we don't want to go into situations and, act the fool. So you deal with the issues internally. So then when you approach these people, you don't want to smack them in their face. Hey, I'm going to be honest, once a G, always a G. But it's time to be mutable, okay? It's time to surrender, be fluid, and welcome into change. It's time for change, guys. It's time to go with love. It is what it is. You know who you are, so are you really going to care what other people think? No, because they do what they want to do. So it's time to go with the flow of life. See how the water is flowing through his hands? This is how ancestors have you. They have you. They're protecting you. And they have this water, this constant flow. Remember, we're like 80% water. Okay, so the moon does affect us. The emotions. We're water, emotions. So let those emotions flow. Be honest with yourself, but don't be over emotional. Because you have the Leo here. The sun. Excuse me, this is the truth. You got the moon, you got the sun. It's the balance, the light and the dark, all right? This is God, creator, whoever you believe in, looking down on you, protecting you. It's about self-confidence, loyalty, and creativity. It's time to tap into this because at the heart of the deck, you have Uranus, which is radical change, baby. It's time to flip the game. If you were at the bottom of the scale, well, now you're at the top, baby. So it is what it is. Because somebody's stuck in their south node because of this toxic low vibrational energy and refusing to see their, refusing to use their own intuition is what it comes down to. They're stuck in their south node. They're stuck in the past of the shoulda, coulda, wouldas and pity me and, oh, this person's to blame and my mom and no. Like, you're a grown-ass person, male, female, it's irrelevant. You're grown now. They are not responsible for you. Nobody is. We really need to do the work because somebody is destined to release. You're destined to release. You have to defend yourself like the Mars energy and move forward. Okay? Because it's about conjunction, a union, merging, and coming together. It's time to come together with the light and the dark so that you can move balanced, understanding what is your energy and what is not, and shining light and being authentic to your core values. So you could be like water and flow through life and go towards that crazy radical change. Guys, let's get some juice, okay? Because I'm nosy. So we have a husband here, okay? So somebody is just a looking ass. Okay, so of course these looking asses have a lot to say, but they're never gonna say it to your face, guys. Remember, they're just trolls. Okay, and you're done with that kind of energy. You walked away from it with the Eight of Cups. You're no longer dealing with this. Why? Because you have self-care, and you're a mother, which means you're closed off to any of the bullshit, and people are fucking scared of you. Ha! That's good though. Because fear, hey, whatever, that's only because they fear themselves. Because you're honest and you're going to tell the truth, and energy never lies. That's why they don't want you around, because they know you're going to tell the truth. And some people, they just can't handle the truth. Because you're honest. You're an air sign. You're honest. It's about being light as a feather to these lies, speaking up to these lies. What the fuck did I just say, man? Wow. They're scared. They're scared because love conquers all, and they can't grow shit in the situation that they're in. And they know that love tames all. Somebody's homeless. And this is why we're helping a lot of people, so that they too can see that they can live the good life from this energy. I was homeless once. Of course, it was by choice, but it always is, right? So we have to be grateful. We have to be optimistic about the things we have. Remember, it could always be worse. And if we're having a bad time, then we can always remember it's going to get better. We can get through this no matter what. A lot of shit is about money, guys. A lot of this third party drinking and people keeping you in the low vibrational energy is only so that you can pay for them. You can treat them. and then when you don't have nothing, they hump to somebody else. You need to keep this in mind, okay? You're getting a message about this, but somebody's in a lot of fear because they're a fucking drama starter. And they're getting a rude awakening. Anybody who's trying to hex you, anybody who's trying to send dark magic or any kind of manipulation of any kind of sorts, getting a rude awakening. And they're all up in their headspace because they know they're fearful because the ancestors got your back. They go hard for you, and there's a major ending here with the 10-10. It's about divine timing, guys. Everything is about divine timing. There's a major breakup here. Somebody needs to rest because the ending is coming, okay? And that's why a lot of people are in fear. They're in their headspace. They're like, fuck, can I get this message through in time before she burns us? Kind of energy, okay? It is what it is, guys. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, show me more. Okay, so like I said, the spirit guides got you, man. The narcs are getting caught up. They're all up in their headspace, and they're really fearful that you're going to say something that they don't want the world to know. But you're doing well because it's not about that. It's not about burning people or hurting people. It's about lifting and expressing freedom and knowing that you can get out of it. It's not about hurting people, guys. Okay? We're not like them. We're not pathetic like that. We're doing well, and we know that inevitably the narcs are going to get caught up. So we move straight, solid, and with our head up high. We know our worth. And we know the mind games that are being played. And this is why they're fearful, because they're just scared of themselves and what they've done, because you're not stupid. You're balanced. You're justice or you're the empress. Take it as it resonates, guys. The Virgo. Now, Virgo is my moon side. So this is where I get my emotions from, right? But it could be a Virgo. You could be a Virgo. But somebody's going to need to do something, okay? And the ancestors are laughing because they're... Look, the Taurus is my north node, okay? So you could be a Taurus. These people could be a Taurus. But somebody's helping so many people. And this is why the mind games are backfiring. That's clarification yet again. The Geminis is a twin, okay? So you could either be a twin, this person doing this to you is your twin, or it could be talking about somebody wearing a two-face, okay? Mask. You're a hermit, so you're intelligent. You use the knowledge from your past experiences to get you the karma. You know that what you put out, you get back, so you inevitably wait. Only because you've lived through the experiences, you know. You've had to deal with karma your whole life, so you know. You go into solitude, you deal with your shit, you do not project, you reflect. And you definitely have a right to know that somebody is trying to keep you trapped with manipulation or binding or some kind of money. Could be a Leo. You could be a Leo. It's about the sun. It's being enlightened. That there's a lot of petty, a lot of envy, a lot of spite. This is all ego-driven, okay? And that's where the justice comes in, the balancing of the scales. Because somebody's doing way too fucking much, like I already had said. And it's a controlling thing. They're trying to control a real high priestess in the upright when somebody is a high priestess in reverse. So they use dark magic and they're wondering why it doesn't work because their magic is trash. Garbage. They're probably working with other people, which means it's even more depleted. Trash. Anyways. Capricorn. The devil. Like I said, this devil's trying to control a real high priestess when the high priestess works with magic. She was born with this. It's the elemental magic. So it's natural. And it's not hurting anybody. It's to raise the vibrations and the consciousness. To have unity consciousness. The heart of the deck. Booyah, bitches. It's an ego death. The ancestors said enough is enough, man. It's Christmas. You want a birthday present? Here you go. Happy birthday. Happy Christmas. You know what I mean? Because the copycats get exposed. That's your Christmas present. The copycats get exposed. Because you're an earth angel. The temperance angel, baby. You bring balance, practicality to every situation. Everywhere you go, it's fucking awesome. Because you're awesome. Remember who the fuck you are. And don't let anybody treat you any kind of way because they're just fucking copycats and you have a right to know. Their ego is dead. They wanted you to die and they end up fucking killing themselves. Like, yo, this is what happens. It's called backlash. Okay, so what do we have here? Wow. So, yeah, you put this to rest. 8 of Cups. You walked away. It's not your... But somebody wants to spin the block for you, yo, because you're Ascended Master. You're reaching heights that nobody ever thought that you would. Why? Because you're clearing off the karma. The ancestors got your back, and they were literally, like, they're going hard for you. Divine bodyguard, baby. Like I said, they're going hard for you. You got this. Merry Christmas. Somebody's talking to the moon and they're not having sex. They're clearing out their energy. It's time to really, like, you know, get out of the fucking player energy, yo. You're never gonna find a fucking, you can't make a hoe into a housewife, and I don't give a fuck what anybody says about me, yo. I know who I am. So, be careful what you talk about, people, because you end up getting stuck with that bullshit. Somebody needs to fucking put it aside, you know, before it falls off. It says, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. It's time for you to speak your truth. Be honest, receptive with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, with your children, and first and foremost with yourself. Because at the heart of the deck, a reconciliation with a new love. Now, the reconciliation could be somebody from your past life, somebody you feel like home, but you never even met them. Remember, you could be with somebody for like 10 years and meet somebody and they be so good to you, you know, that you never know what love was. So wait for what's right. Remember, it's about balancing out the scales. We don't need somebody. It's not about, you know, the mundane or the right now. It's about longevity. It's about fulfillment. It's about that emotional fulfillment with that 10 of Cups. Okay? So you have new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. And reconciliation from someone from your past is returning into your life. Okay? You have chemistry here, and you deserve love. Like I said, the ancestors are shooting an arrow. Somebody's, you know, struck by your awesomeness, and there's chemistry here. So, you know, get to know each other. Take it slow. You know, what the fuck is the rush? There's a strong magnetic attraction here. You are lovable. You're lovable, baby. And at the heart of the deck, it says true love. This is true love. You are your true love, and you're going to meet your true love if you're not already with them. But you have to be careful of these toxic energies that are trying to manipulate. Because at the bottom of the ancestors deck is the boundaries, guys. And then it says shaman of song. You want to be able to sing your song. You want to be truthful. You want to be honest. There should be nothing hidden. You shouldn't feel inadequate or like you're less than because somebody has you in competition. There should be no fucking competition, guys. And the person that loves you is going to love you always. They're not going to say you're too much. You're not too much for somebody who can't get enough of you. It's time to be innovative. It's time to create. It's time to dream and transcend. It's time to understand that this fear is installed, which means we can reprogram it, which means we can be an earth angel. Wow, emperor. Now, this earth angel may have an emperor coming in, or you could be the emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor of your own life. Take it as it resonates. The emperor could be a earth angel. Always put yourself where you belong, okay? But it's really talking about standing in your power. Strong, independent through all these fears and adversities. Energy never lies, and the ego must die. So let's get some of these cards. All right, guys. So let's get Rebel, and it says the perfection of your life. Now you're building and weaving a beautiful tapestry, okay, of life. Now we have to understand that things have to die in order to come back to life. This is the beautiful like thing of the seasons, right? So you look outside and the trees are all fresh and full, and then all of a sudden they start dying. But you also have to remember that hibernation mode, that's what it does. That's why we have less light. So we end up getting depressed more because we need that sun. You know, the sun is healing. The sun gives us joy. So we have to understand that when we're weaving, we go into hibernation mode. We understand that things need to die so that they're reborn. But there's always a cycle. Everything is a cycle. The sun comes up when the sun needs to come up. And the moon comes up when the moon needs to come up. There's always a time for everything, guys. Okay? It's time for you to have your perfect life, perfection of life, which means nothing is perfect, but something is perfect for you because you love it, you enjoy it, and don't let anybody stop you from doing what you love and what you enjoy. Because the ancestors want you to ask yourself, who's wearing the mask? Is it you? Is it someone around you? Your subconscious wants to ask you, where and when are you feeling discouraged or undervalued? Do you want to be part of the in crowd, and what qualities would you like to adapt to? Please keep in mind that a lot of people who are in bigger groups are not happy. A lot of the times they don't know if that's really their friend, especially if you have money, because somebody wants to get one up, or somebody's jealous, envious, spiteful. So, they could be laughing and your friend in your face, but then behind your back, they're saying some bad stuff, and this is why they won't publicly, express you or show you off and stuff like that. So you need to keep that in mind, and you need to cut people off like that, because if people don't celebrate you and your victories as if they were their own, then you don't need them in your life. House and building. Ask yourself, what does the house in the room of your house represent to you? Is it in order or is it a mess? What state are you in? You got to think of the house inside first, your head, because if your head is cluttered, you're going to look around, you're going to be a hoarder. Okay? Less is more. Really, it is. So, little by little, start to throw things out. And I know sometimes it's hard because I used to be like this. I spend money on this, I don't want to throw it away, but it's not useful. And it's causing some residual energy to stay in your house. So get rid of it. Give it away. Do what you can. But don't keep it in the house because it's not useful. The same thing as the mind. Don't keep these memories, these people, this bad things that people say about you. Don't keep them in your mind because they're not for you. It's not what you think of yourself, and it's going to fuck you up. It's going to put you in some kind of hamster wheel dog shit that I always talk about. So pay attention to your mind, body, and spirit, and try to keep it balanced, okay? And understand that we're all wearing masks, guys. But we have to be authentic to our core values so the ego dies. Okay, so we have number 11, and it's the balancing the mirror, okay? So let's get one star seed. This is water your garden. Like I said, it's time for you to water your garden. Pay attention to your grass. That grass is probably greener because it's fake, yo. You need to understand that. It's okay for shit to die. Like I said, the weather, it changes. The only reason why that grass stays green is because it's fucking dead already. It's not real. So, go through the motions, okay? It says nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. It's time to rest from this player energy, this lack mentality, this overexerting, this fear-based mentality, and put up the boundaries. Really, really put up the boundaries. Okay, let's get because it's time for the tiger. It came out yesterday too. So you're being called upon to provide leadership. So trust that you're capable of doing so. It's time to be the strength. Overcome those inner demons, understanding we need both the light and the dark, which means we have to suffer sometimes. And a lot of the times we don't deserve it. But if we continuously keep doing what was done to us, it's not going to make anything better. So somebody needs to break the cycle, and it starts with us, okay? And it's really hard to do that, but we can do this, okay? Because we're healing the earth. One person at a time internally, okay? We're healing the earth, and we can do this. It's the power to give and receive healing, understanding that we all have the capability to heal internally and then be a healing force for others. We have to be honest. Number 11, it's about balance, practicality, and spirituality, the light and the dark, okay? Number 11, the autumn bride. Beauty, healing, and kindness. There is a brilliant flow of energy around you. Your energy is high, and people around you can sense and feel the glow exuberating from your aura. Your positive energy is rubbing off on others, though beware of psychic vampires, those who want to drain your energy when they see you shining too brightly. If you feel you are in need of healing, this card suggests that you reconnect with nature. Feel the grass beneath your feet and the air on your face, and do something which makes you feel rejuvenated. This is an excellent time to tap into your inner thoughts. Your mind is calm and receptive. There are times when we need to step out of the rat race and be kind to ourselves. This time is now. It's time to go take a nice shower. Go take a hot bath. Go sit by the water. Do something for yourself. Yes, it's very cold, but and it's very busy because it's Christmas. My kids are with their father right now, so it's kind of quiet. But you know, it's busy. So take the time to rest for you, to acknowledge all the accomplishments that you've done this year, because the year is up now and it's a new year. So we got to let go of all the burdens that have been holding us back and know our worth, know our value, and understand that we are capable. We really are. Let's get one last closing message. Spirit guides, ancestors, oracles, I hope that it resonated. I hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe to show love to my channel. There it is. Because it's all about each one, teach one, reach one, okay? So it's about energy exchange. So please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Number 24. Number 24. The home is the kingdom. Stability and action. The house in the distance represents stability, but you are looking for a new challenge, a sense of freedom, and a need to spread your wings and allow them to take you wherever you need to go at this time. You are in a privileged position of having opportunities open to you, but you must now take action rather than dreaming about what might be. It is easy to let life pass you by, but life is for the living and the living to the full, and situations can change for the better or worse in a heartbeat. Now it is time to embrace the moment. Know that you have the support behind you to change your path if you choose. It is only you stopping you. You are moving on. Only you from stopping you from moving on. There is a feeling of being stuck in limbo. Change your vibrations and act soon. Like I said, the spirit guides and the spirit realm are going hard for you. They believe in you. Even if you're in the mud, you got this. I believe in you. Even if you hate me, I believe in you still, because I know how it feels. And I'm not a fucking asshole. It's time to cut ties and walk away. Even if I cut ties and walk away, don't mean I don't still care. It's just I'm smart. I'm a smart bitch. I'm not dumb. That's all that means. Because watch out, the demons are around you. That's why. I'm not dumb. I'm not a dumb bitch. I have love. I have compassion. But I know how to protect myself. And that's the last closing message. Protect yourself. Because these demons are watching, It is what it is. There's always going to be some kind of toxic environment that's envious or fearful of something that they don't know, and the fact that a female may be sitting in the emperor energy. You're just gonna have to cut ties, okay? Because it says don't let anyone dull your sparkle. You got this, guys. I love you. Please have a beautiful self-care Sunday, and happy Merry Christmas. Happy Merry Christmas. You know what I mean, guys. It's time for you to just be yourself, okay? No holds bar. No editing, just yourself. It says, mistakes are a fact of life. It is the response to the error that counts. My ancestors are lit. I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, okay? Have a beautiful day, night, whenever you watch this. Peace.